Hey there, First Family. We wanted to stop in and give you a quick update on a key part of our Relentless vision, which is sowing seeds of generosity. As many of you know, we started off this year by setting out to intentionally and relentlessly sow seeds of discipleship, generosity, and impact. And it's been incredible to see what God has begun to do and how many of you have responded. Specifically, one of our goals in the area of generosity has been to eliminate our outstanding debt on our building. And as we shared before, we've already put down almost $500,000 towards that goal. But our commitment as a family, as we pursue this goal, has been to be abundantly generous along the way. And so each quarter we've set aside $5,000, representing the amount we'd be paying on interest on our building, and designate it in the direction of those in need. We've also invited you to partner with us and nominate people who may be good candidates to receive these gifts. Due to your overwhelmingly generous response, our leadership has decided to set aside money for two different recipients that they've prayerfully selected. So $10,000, and I'm here to share a little bit about both. The first gift went out to a young woman who tragically lost her husband after months of him battling significant medical diagnoses. With this loss, she was left to care for several young boys and pay off the medical expenses on her own. But because of your faithfulness, we've been able to come alongside her and help alleviate the burden that she'd been forced to carry. And more importantly, remind her that God both loves and sees her in the midst of her loss. The second gift went to a couple who had been passionately living for Jesus after coming out of years of recovery from substance abuse. With years of sobriety under their belt, they've been striving to rebuild their family with Jesus as their foundation. But their financial situation has often made transportation difficult, and your generous giving has allowed them to pool with their existing savings to buy a vehicle that they can use to transport their kids to wherever they need to be, including church. These are just two tangible snapshots of what God has been doing in and through our family here at First. And we are excited to continue to partner with Him to do even more. If you want to be a part of continuing to make more stories like this happen, we would encourage you to consider nominating future recipients here, as well as prayerfully consider joining our campaign to get rid of our debt so that we as a church can be even more readily available to make kingdom impact in the seasons to come.